Chilling statistic, but chronic pain is Australia's third most costly health condition at $35 billion a year. It's also created generations of pill poppers reaching for painkillers as their first choice. But as David Richardson reports, there's now a new pain fighter on the market and you can take it anywhere you go.
Always complaining about pain. I don't think there's ever going to be a time in our life where anyone's going to not talk about pain. It's a part of our life.
Pain's a massive problem. It affects everyone from kids even with growing pains through to those who are active or sedentary through to the elder population.
Pain, a simple fact of life. 2 in 5 of us suffer aches, pains or discomfort every single day. For 1 in 5, the pain is chronic. And 9 out of every 10 Australians will endure some form of back pain in their lives.
Trouble walking? Yeah, absolutely, especially long distances. Just general movement and range of movement was pretty non-existent.
Looking at former rugby league player Todd Eade, it's hard to imagine he could barely walk a short time ago. His promising football career cut short when diagnosed with leukemia, a successful bone marrow transplant and chemotherapy, leaving his lower legs in constant pain.
Some people are worse than others. I think in a way, I consider myself quite lucky. Other people, it can affect everywhere on their body, especially their skin.
What has changed Todd's life is a small device providing electrical impulses into his damaged legs through his feet. It's called the PainPod.
And in the legs, at first it was just like you could feel almost like pins and needles. It relieves the ache, probably what it is, the ache and the stiffness. That's where I get the relief from.
Like having an electric ice bath.
Yeah, pretty much.
PainPod uses bioelectrical impulses through the body to manipulate pain signals and or, in some circumstances, act on what is causing the symptom itself.
Co-founder and CEO of PainPod, Rick Rowan, is so confident in this Australian invention, he uses it on his kids instead of medications or pain pills.
It's used for many purposes, from pain relief to improvement in body performance or physical performance, as well as recovery from injury or trauma.
The small device, the size of an average iPod, provides a number of electrical impulses and current set at different frequencies to target damaged tissues and muscles. It works on 2 fronts, the current increasing circulation in the affected areas, at the same time blocking the pain signals to the brain.
Neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, really any type of chronic or acute pain can be assisted by bioelectrical therapy.
My back, my knees and my right shoulder.
Olympian Christy Mokatupu was considered one of the greatest young volleyball talents in the world. But after the Sydney Olympics, she hit the road to drug and alcohol addiction. Now 34 and a mother, she's endorsing the PainPod as she seeks to restore her Olympic dreams in Tokyo because it is a drug-free pain relief method.
The pain's definitely different from 17 to 34 now. I don't think I felt much pain at 17. I was just dominating. But at 34 and a mother now, I definitely feel I'm very sensitive to pain.
For 2 months, Christy has been trying electrical therapy to aid her recovery from training.
You just see the muscle spasm and, I think, like, what is that? But it's hard trying to explain. And even watching the muscle spasm until you actually put it on and stick the pads on and feel the currents going through. And it's just, it feels like a nice deep massage.
Put it up, let's see what it feels like.
That's quite high, actually.
I can feel it. It's not so much, it's almost a tingling, but not quite a tingling.
Now, in a world first, PainPod is going even deeper into our bodies. A tiny unit now using microcurrent at a cellular level.
You can't actually feel it, but what it does, it normalizes traumatized or damaged cell and normalizes the current.
Electroceuticals like PainPod are now being used by football clubs like Collingwood in injury treatments and recovery. It's also the subject of clinical trials in the United Kingdom for use by diabetic patients as an alternative, a drug-free way of quashing pain.
If it benefits a professional athlete or a professional football team or anyone who's at elite level physically, then of course for the average person it goes without saying that it may benefit them as well.
And then no more pain.
Correct.